Okay, this is now the 20th of January 2017, and this is a 5-minute tarot. And so I shuffled, and I picked a card, and the one I get today is the 10. Just cannot get this right, because I'm looking at the screen and it's reversed. And so, I don't know. Okay, so we've got the 10 of Pentacles, 10 of coins. And it looks good, partly because we've got the old fellow sitting, and we've got the guard with his back to us, and we've got the woman with the child, probably visiting, probably not the child of the old man. So it's a bit like, it looks like financial success and security and prosperity, because what we have here is not just a house, but it's a bit like the beginning of Romeo and Juliet, two households, both alike in dignity. But the fact that you've got a household, which means you've got a position in the local society, maybe you've got influence elsewhere, you've got members of the household, and you've got a certain mentality that goes with it, right? Because you're part of the clan, maybe. So it looks good. So again, depending on the question, if you're looking for success, then, and the 10 of Pentacles comes up, then you're going to get it. And it's a bit like prosperity and security as well, because of the guard at the front door, making sure that not anybody can get in. So that could be a consideration as well, depending on the question. You can find it with the 10 of Pentacles. There's a first line of defense that you've got to get through to get to the main person, right? So you can find that if you're set, maybe somebody wants to know about getting a job, and the first line of defense in sending a resume is the person at the front desk who's going to glance at your resume and throw it away, because most resumes don't get beyond the person who sifts through them. So you want to get to the person who will give you the interview or who'll make the decision. So maybe with the 10 of Pentacles, you need to figure out how are you going to bypass the guard at the door. But when I was looking at this one, if you look at the picture, we see 6 cards. If we put a horizon in the middle there, okay, we get 6 cards above and 4 below. And then I thought, I have to look and see. There's the 6 of Pentacles, and there's the 4. So what you see, what's visible, what you can recognize about the 10 of Pentacles is the generosity that's above and the consideration for other people. But what you don't see, and what you maybe need to become aware of, is the mentality below the surface, or what is behind the wealth that's represented by the card, is close attention to detail, recording and noting where money goes to and where it comes from, and maximizing and doing the best that you can with income and expenses. But because it's below the horizon, it's kind of invisible, and it's not what you would first think about. So with the 10 of Pentacles, you can see what's there, but it's a good idea to look below the surface and understand how they got to that how they got to that position that they're in. So if somebody wants to know, am I going to get married, and you get the 10 of Pentacles, and let's say it's a yes, but it's going to be important to look at the actual motivation and values of the person that you're going to marry, or the person that you become married to, and not take it for granted that you're on the same page. Maybe you are, but it's going to be important to know the background, or what's below the surface, rather than just assume that things are good and they're going to continue that way. It's a good idea to look below the surface. Okay, tomorrow is, well, the day after today. Okay, it's the 21st tomorrow. So look for another card then. Okay, bye-bye.